everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome to our show today. This is a very beautiful day out here in Toronto. I hope it is beautiful for you wherever you are. I know. Sometimes it's not that beautiful, but what can you do? You're still alive, so you just have to appreciate God for the fact that you're just alive and just make the most out of life. Make sure that you subscribe if you have not. Why do I always say subscribe? Make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed, and don't forget to click the notification bell because some of you keep saying, "Oh, Dr. Chidi, I didn't know when you came live." Yeah, because you did not click on that bell. What do I have to do to make you click the bell? I even put something out there. You see that stuff there? You're supposed to just, that's why the thing keeps working. Click the bell and subscribe. You've been on my show for how long and you have not subscribed? Come on. If you don't subscribe to my channel, I will not do anything to you. So just subscribe. Today is one of those days that you're just so happy that you got somebody who has been on the run. She's been on the run everywhere. And so you're chasing her all over the place. And when you finally catch this person, you are very, very lucky and you want to drag them to your show. Literally, like drag them to your show. And so today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you our special guest today, none other than somebody who has done so much, so much. You will not believe what this young lady has done within the short time she started doing what she's doing. But let us put our hands together. Okay, you can put your hands together, but just please welcome Jewels on the Run. How are you? So what should I call you? I saw Diamond, I saw Jewels, I saw Jewel. How should I introduce you? Which one is it? Oh my goodness! I want to know your parents. How did they give you that name, Diamond Jewels? I'm telling you, how? Was that your given name? Oh my goodness! Because I'm telling you, you see, because some parents, and that's why some people must be careful with the names they give to their kids. Some parents just they wake up and they give their kid one name, but they don't realize that there is so much that goes into a name. It inspires anyway, let me not even go ahead of myself. And so you wake up and you keep hearing people call you Diamond and Jewel. So how did that affect you? Or did it affect you? Did it influence you? Did it inspire you? Or did it put you under pressure? What did it do to you? Can't. Okay, Jewel, they're saying they can't hear you. So I don't know whether it's from my side. I just try to project a little bit. That's all. That's all. Anyway, so you were saying that people used to ask you, "Where is the jewel? Where is the money? What's going on?" Okay, let's try with the headphone. Um, I can hear my. Hold on 1 second. I wanna test something, guys. Just give us 1 second. So, wanna make sure that you don't miss anything. Just give 1 second, and let me put it here. And Jewels on the run. Okay, talk now. Let me see.
Hello. Hi guys.
Hold on, hold on. Okay, how about now? Talk now.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Beautiful, beautiful.
There we
Oh
go.
yeah, oh yeah. Okay, okay. So it was the mic. Okay, okay. All right. So continue.
Okay. So yeah, so I would always get that, growing up, I would have a lot of teachers who, teachers and students and things like that, where they would just be like, where's the money? Where's all the jewelry? You need to be on the red carpet with that name. It sounds like an actress name. Or I would get like a lot of, let me see your ID to see if that's your real name. People thought that I made up my name, but I didn't. All of my family has jewels. It's just I just have diamond in front of it. So it just seems, out there. But yes, it was my given name.
Okay, so tell us, how did you, and so you do what you do now. I was impressed. I must tell you, I was impressed when I saw you uh, on Wodemaya, and then I went to Google your name. In fact, I went to try to investigate to find out more about you, and I'm like, oh my goodness, all the things that you're doing. In fact, I'm gonna try to pull up your website either now or somewhere along the line. I'm gonna try to do that, but I'm like, how did you get to that? First of all, what do you do? What do you do when you say jewels on the run? Why on the run?
I get
What
that
are you
a lot.
chasing? What's chasing you?
I I get the on the run part a lot. So I mean, Jules obviously comes from my last name, and then on the run is because I'm a YouTube influencer. I'm a travel YouTube influencer. So I'm always traveling and getting to know people, learning different cultures and things like that. So I'm always on the run. You can't really keep me still in one place for too long. So yeah, as I said, I am a YouTube influencer. I travel all around the world. But the specific place that I'm focused on right now is the continent of Africa, going to different countries in Africa and learning the culture, learning what's going on there. And also, I try to contribute as much as possible. As an American, I realize that we have certain privileges here that others may not have around the world. So I want to try to bring my resources that I have here in America and the connections that I have into different countries in Africa so we can build Africa to bring more Black Americans back in Africa, to inspire people, to get Black Americans to even want to visit. Even if it would be great if they want to move back, but to at least want to visit for countries in Africa to be a vacation spot or to invest, to build such a platform that shows a different media outlet. Because in America, we tend to, the media is kind of portrayed different countries in Africa in such a negative light. But when I go, that's not what I see. I see amazing, beautiful people. I see culture, food. I see so many beautiful things, and I feel like it's not delivered properly. So I want to be one of those people, like many of you guys, who deliver that message so we can get more people, more African Americans back in different parts of Africa so we can start building the motherland and bringing those resources there.
Wow,
That's
wow.
what I.
Yeah, so what have you, because when you said you like to just travel and travel and travel, I'm going, okay, so you travel, so like I don't like it when people just travel and show us pictures of them traveling. That, like, I get bored watching that.
Of
How,
course.
show me that, show me your wallet, your purse, your dress, your hat,
Yeah.
your where you're lounging. No, no, no. But it
Yes.
gets more interesting when you say that, when I see that your travel is actually to be able to influence people to bring about a change, to be part of the solution, or to actually attempt to change the narrative out there, especially by the Western media about
Mm.
Africa. And then that's when I really got interested. So tell us what you have done, how you've tried to achieve these things you talked about, like what have you done in certain. I know there's so many of them, I've seen them, but just take us through some of them, the ones that you consider outstanding.
Sure. So one of my major projects that I'm working on is actually in Zimbabwe. So kind of how this influenced me was I like to see the education systems in different countries.
Mm-hmm.
So I was sitting in Chidobe Primary School in Zimbabwe, Victoria Falls, and I'm talking to the principal, and the principal is just telling me about, some of the struggles that the students face, and just kind of like what they learn, things like that. And a student came to try to come to school, and she was not allowed to go inside the school because she didn't pay her school fees.
Wow.
So to me, for me being an American, we pay school through our taxes, so every child is allowed to go to school. So for me, I was like, wait, what do you mean you're not gonna let this child go to school? She's here, she wants to go to school, and you're gonna tell me that you're not gonna allow her to go to school because she didn't pay the school fees? It was
Yeah.
just mind blowing to me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is unbelievable to me. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna pay her school fees. I was like, let her into the classroom. She deserves to. If she wants to learn, if a child wants to learn, why shouldn't they learn? Our
Yeah.
children are our future.
Sure.
So I paid for her school fees, and then I noticed that how much it was, and I was like, you know what? Why don't we pay for it was 10, I started off with 10 students. I said, give me 10 students who can't afford the school fees but want to come. So they made the list for me. I went inside their villages, and I told the parents that I was going to sponsor their education as long as the child wanted to continue to go to school, whatever, university, anything, that we were going to take care of them. So then I actually posted it on social media for my friends and family. And then when I posted it on social media for my friends and family was like, oh my God, how do I become a part of this? This is amazing. I want to sponsor a kid. I want to do this. I want to do that. So, I explained to them that, a lot of children don't even have uniforms. They don't have shoes. They don't have, like, let's go into these areas and let's put them back in school. Let's get them backpacks. Let's get them uniforms. Let's get them shoes, because there's not, I don't know how it is in Canada, but in America, we have like school buses and stuff like that. So the kids, they don't really
No,
walk
no,
to school.
no, 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 no. Just stop right there. That's the problem I have with Americans. How dare you say you don't know how it is in Excuse me? Canada is not America. Why do you guys always say this? Okay, okay, we're done. Let's go. We're done. You. Why? Come
But
on.
we have school buses here.
No,
I've never
we
been
don't
to
have
Canada
school
before.
buses in Canada. We walk to school.
Yes.
We
So
jump from tree to tree and then we get to our class in Canada. Come on.
we don't do that here. The kids, this is why we have an
Anyways,
obesity
go ahead.
problem
Go
in
ahead.
America.
Go ahead.
So they don't walk to school, but a lot of kids in Zimbabwe, they walk to school, and they don't even have, sometimes they're barefooted, sometimes they don't have proper shoes. So between friends and family, we got new shoes, backpacks, books, and we paid for their school fees and things like that. And then I started to get really passionate, and I was like, well, this is amazing. Imagine if I were to spread this word and see how many children we could actually help. How many kids can we get back in school? How many kids can we take care of? And not just in Zimbabwe, but in multiple parts of Africa. And so I started to, kind of build this platform and spreading the word and stuff. And then I was able to reach out to people like LL Cool J and DJ Khaled and Michael Blackston and Trey the Truth, started to reach out to these celebrities where I know that if I can get them to listen to me, I can really spread the word. And I was able to do that. I did connect with, these people, and I explained to them what the situation was, and my heart, like, when they heard me and they heard what I was doing, they wanted to be involved. They said, "How do we get involved? How do we get involved? How do we help these children? And what way?" So I'm currently, working with them so we can get more kids back in school. There's also a couple of different other projects that we're working on, like in Ghana. We're trying Malaria is a huge thing in Ghana, so we're trying to give mosquito nets to families and children so that way we can try to promote safety for malaria. And yeah, so we're working. I'm working on a couple different projects,
Wow.
so that way we can rebuild motherland
Yeah,
and
yeah,
get to
yeah, yeah, yeah.
out there. And also, I have like a lot of Black Americans who are like, "Oh my God, like what you show in Africa, like I've never seen. Like I want to go there." Like I have people who are like, "How do I? What do I have to do to get there?" So there are people from watching me who want to come. We're coming.
Yeah,
African Americans
yeah,
are
sure,
coming to
sure.
Africa.
Let me tell you something, Jules. Two things that I want to point out here that you said. One is you talked about uh, uh, celebrities, and first of all, you talked about the things that you saw in Africa about the child that couldn't go to school, and then the situation of the schooling there. Uh, I know you're all about promoting Africa, and saying, showing the beautiful side of Africa, and a lot of people that do it, people like Wodemaya too. I love what you guys do. People like me, as you can tell, I'm an activist, and I approach things from another perspective. I'm also involved with the politics in Africa, and especially my country. Well, I don't even like to mention Nigeria as my country anymore, because we know the name was given to us by the girlfriend of a white man. The girlfriend just gave us nigger area. Can you imagine that? Nigeria means nigger area, and we still continue to answer that proudly. And so I don't even want to identify with that. I like to identify myself more with the Biafran land. That is an area, but we'll get into that another time. The point I want to make is that the reason why you see these things happening in Africa, the reason why you would go there and see the dilapidated structures and the failed system, is because of the leadership there. They have messed up, they've disappointed us, and thank God for people like you who are coming to help. But if these leaders had they done what they were supposed to do, you would be encountering something else. You'll be going there to do right now. You'll be going there talking about how to teach the children coding, how to exchange laptops. That's you wouldn't. Can you imagine? You're still dealing with the basics. Like you're still just providing books and the school bags and shoes. That's you understand. So I just want to point out to let you know that is the situation there. That's why you're meeting what you're meeting. And God bless all the people that are working with you. You talked about DJ Khaled. You talked about LL Cool J, my man. I won't tell you when I started listening to him, because that way you're going to place my age. So let's just leave that there. I used to do his songs. I used to do his raps way back in the university when we did shows. So he's been my man. And all these artists that you called, where I come from, I wish celebrities would join hands and do exactly what you're doing. Because celebrities in Africa, they're making a hell of money. They can do what you're doing, but you have to come all the way from America to Africa to show us what most of them in Africa can do. So I really want to appreciate you for what you're doing, Jewels on the Run. Honestly, my heart is so filled with gratefulness for what you're doing. You have to come to Biafra land. You have to come to Nigeria, and I will take you to Biafra land, and we will work together. That's why I can identify with what you're doing. We have a foundation. It's called My Roots Foundation. We've done a couple of these things that you're doing. That's why we really, really bond with what you're doing. What you're doing ministers to us, and we love it, and we will support you anyhow. We will support you. But tell me, There are people that are listening right now. There are celebrities that are saying, "Oh my goodness, I want to be part of this." How can they be part of this? How? Tell me.
So you can go on my website, www.julesontheRun.net.
Okay, I'm,
You could
I'm
also,
gonna I'm gonna go and pull up this website of yours. Give me 1 second. Let me put it up so people see what we're talking about. Let me go here and go to your website. Um, yes, this one here, and we'll open it, and then people can get to see what we're talking about. Where is this website? Come on, website, come up so we see. Oh yeah. So, just a little bit more, and I will show people what your website looks like, and you tell us how to navigate your website. Um, okay, so that's your website, right?
yes.
You can see it. Okay, so let me tell me what these pictures are. The one on the left.
Okay, the one on the left is the one where I was in Zimbabwe. That is some of my kids in the village that we were dancing and just, having a good old time. And
What about
then
the one on the right
the one on the right is when I
with the
was in Thailand.
elephant?
Yeah, that's when I was in Thailand. So those are some of my travel photos.
Oh, okay. Let me go over. Let me go up to your. Let me go up to the top.
Yeah.
So this is I click on support.
hmm And then you can go to Zimbabwe Education
Okay,
Project,
Zimbabwe Education Project. Let
which
me
is
see.
which is the
It's gonna
project that I
open.
told you
Okay,
about.
says
hmm
support Jewels on the Run. Do you want me to play that video?
You can, yeah.
From what? From what point?
Those are my babies.
Oh.
That's good. You could play it. My babies from the zoo. So they're just singing and welcoming me, and it was amazing. It was truly amazing seeing them
Did
singing
you
so
do you know what's
happy.
impressive to me? Did you hear the sound of their voices? So
Yes,
beautiful,
so beautiful.
so
I know.
natural.
Actually, every time I see that video, it actually makes me tear up.
Oh
Like I
my
just get so much
God.
joy.
Oh my God. Can you
I
see their
know.
oh my God, that is really, really awesome. And that's
Yeah,
you.
that's me with my students. Yes, that's me on the right hand telling her mother that we're going to be sponsoring her education, and she was in disbelief. She couldn't believe it.
Looking at that picture now, can you smell the air? Can you
Yeah.
smell the freedom?
They said I had one mother who said, I prayed about something like this because I was going through hard times, and I can't believe like God answered my prayers to have someone like you come here and do this for me. She just couldn't
Wow.
believe it. So that's my students with her with their books and things like that. One of my students were putting on some uniforms because he had no uniform,
Oh, so
and on another.
you made the uniform for them.
No, I didn't make the uniform for them. I just paid for it.
Okay.
There's the local people who make the uniforms for the students.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. You paid for it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. We paid for them, but I mean like I didn't handcraft it.
no,
No.
no, no,
I
no.
don't know
That's
if
not what I
that.
mean. I just wanted to know that it was your organization that
Yes. Yes, we
sponsored
got
it.
the uniforms.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, and this is just the information about the school. But I want to do more than just a school, for all the schools around the globe who, just have students who are having trouble with school fees and just like you said, the basic necessities.
Yeah.
I want to be able to help them in any way as possible and spread the word so others can help them as well.
So on your page, this is where someone can donate, right?
Yes, if they wanted to,
If they
if they
want to
wanted to
support.
and support, they can donate there. Yes, that's correct.
Oh, okay. And then if you want to be a sponsor, you know what? I'll just let people go to that page, and then be able to see what they can do. But I'm so happy you have a web page that people can go and and be part of what is going on. That's really
Yeah.
very impressive. I'm impressed with that. Wow,
And
that is
the
really
other
really. Oh,
project that I am currently working on is hopefully, very soon. So obviously COVID-19 has affected everyone in the world right
mhm.
now. But I feel that, I have a lot of people who reach out to me, Nigeria, Ghana, different places in Africa who say to me, like, listen, we're really struggling. Most of us, we work through tourism, and with the ban travel and nobody traveling to these countries, a lot of them are struggling with, like you said, the basic necessities of life, just to eat, so we've been reaching out to, like, especially like single mothers and children and families who just really are struggling. I can't be there physically right now, but we've been putting food on their table and things like that. And then hopefully, I won't say, but soon enough, I'm going to be back out there, and we want to definitely donate food, bring food to people who are really affected by this COVID-19. As you said, it should be the responsibility of the government, but unfortunately, it doesn't happen, and a lot of people are really struggling. So I'm trying to pull resources here from America to be able to at least bring food into people's tables, because nobody deserves not to eat, because there aren't tourists who are giving them money so that way they can provide for themselves. So
You,
I definitely want to help out in that way as well.
You know why I want to support people like you, and I'm not saying this to put any organization down or anything, but you would see that hold on one second. You would see that a lot of the organizations, the big organizations, big time billion-dollar organizations that show us pictures about Africa, African kids, and the annoying thing that they just take one picture of an one thing that's impressive to me, and that's the difference. That's the difference when you see someone doing something from their heart, and doing something that they consider as their own. On your page, I see pictures of happy African children. Yes, but they are happy. These are lovely pictures. I go on some people's site. I see these other people. Those adverts they show you at 2 a.m. in the night saying, "Oh, that African
Yeah,
child with flies all over them."
yeah,
And I'm like, why
yeah,
do you have to keep showing us that particular picture? Like, why? Okay,
yeah,
so you get all this money. All this. I am from Africa. I know what I do, and I'm wondering, where are all these big time organizations? I'm telling you, where are
yeah,
they? Where are the things they're doing? They say they're spending all these monies in Africa. They're sponsoring this. I don't see them. My whole village, my whole community, my local government area, my whole state. I don't see what they do. So that's why I would really support someone like you than throw my money into these big organizations, because I don't. I think. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into that. So I'm just saying this to say I'll rather support people like you, because I know a lot of families here in North America who have like 15, 20 kids. They give $5 to their upkeep into these big organizations. It doesn't get to them. If we give these donations to people like you, we see you take it right down to the people, and we know it is there's no too much. Now these big organizations, they get $5 billion a year. They spend 4.5 billion on logistics and office and travel expenses, and only 2% goes to the actual work, and that is not good. That's not good at
it's
all.
very true.
It's
It's
very
extremely,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
which is why I have the YouTube platform, because the YouTube platform will show you the behind the scenes. So it's recording everything. I mean, if you look at my YouTube, you can see even from when I get the list of the students, to me going to the villages, to me with the translator and telling the mom that, you are going to be sponsored. We're going to sponsor your child, to me paying the school fees and the receipts. Everything is on
I'm gonna
YouTube.
go. No, just I don't. I'm gonna go to your YouTube channel so that if you're not telling us the truth, we're gonna bust
Go
you
ahead.
right here and now. Like I'm not. You don't come to my show if you're not prepared. You're in trouble. I'm gonna go right to you. What's your YouTube is Jewels? I know Jewels.
Jules on the Run. Yes.
Jewels on the right. You must forgive my African. It's jewels we call it. You jewels. You
Yeah.
say jewels.
That
We
was
are
okay.
jewels.
I wish I had an accent, so it's okay. I love it.
Don't worry. After you come, I will teach you the accent.
Yes. Yay.
So I see two pages here. Um,
Yeah, one of them is more famous than me. They do music, but
it's
mine's is
okay. It's
on top
okay.
of a mountain. Yeah.
It's okay.
I get
Now,
that all the
I'm
time.
gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to your. Okay, so this is what I see. Is that you? Yep,
That is me.
that is
So go to
you.
video.
Okay, so let's see the behind the scenes. Which
Yes.
one is that you
Go
want us
to
to
video,
play?
go to video so you can pop up all the
Okay,
videos.
videos. So we go to videos and we're scrolling.
Go,
We're scrolling.
yeah, go to finding more students to sponsor. That one right there.
Keep going down.
Yeah, right there. That's perfect.
Up.
Where you see close to DJ Khaled, it says finding more students to sponsor.
Oh, where's the one? This one.
Yep, to the left.
I've been discovered by DJ Khalid.
Yeah, but the next one.
Okay,
The next
finding more
one.
students. Okay, so I click on it.
Yep, you can click on it.
Okay, let's go. I like that funny
Hi guys! So today we are at Chidobe Primary School looking for two sponsored students, sponsored
That
by
day we're doing
Natalie and
two more
Gabby. So thank you
students.
guys.
So if
We
you
are
want,
gonna
you
find
can
them
skip to
today.
3 minutes and 33
The best
3 minutes
seconds.
and 33. Okay, that's
but
here.
are also
Oh, 6
extremely
minutes. Sorry, I'm
smart.
sorry.
Okay,
6 minutes.
6 minutes and 33. No problem. 6 minutes and 33. That should be around here.
Hmm. So that's when we've already given him his books. And at that point, I needed a translator because, yeah, now she was finding out. She couldn't believe it. She could not believe it. She's like, I can't believe that you would do this. She started crying. And of course, I started crying because I'm an emotional person.
Yeah, I mean, you would cry when you see what these people are doing to Africa, man. I mean, just look at that, man. Huh? And you
And
know the
she,
funny thing, when you even talk about jewels and diamonds, we have all of these things, huh?
I
And the
know.
places from where they come from, we can't even sustain ourselves. A happy mother.
I know.
All right, you
And
want
if
us
you
to
want to
move
go to, yeah, 10:03 is fine.
10:03,
Yeah.
it's about here.
That's what
Oh,
we
that's the
yeah, getting him
uniform.
some uniforms.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Then I realized that I didn't know how to do those buttons. I said, no, Mom, you gotta do up the buttons. But yeah, so that's the local shop where they make the uniforms. And we got him some uniforms, and we had to get the shoes in a different place. We had to get like the shoes in town. So then we brought that to him later on. But yeah, all the kids who didn't have uniforms. Some kids had uniforms. Someone.
I know. Some people just can't. It's okay. You want us to move to another point?
Sure, you can go. You can go there as well. That's another. That's another
That's
family.
another parent receiving something.
That's another family. She, her smile just uplifts me. It just makes me so happy.
Zimbabwe.
We were giving her her bucks. She couldn't
Shift
believe it either. It was
She's waiting for you guys to go. She
like,
wants to
what?
just go.
Like, what's going on? And she had other children as well.
That's
It
where they
just was
cook
so
outside,
happy.
right?
Yeah, that's where. Yeah,
That's her
exactly.
kitchen. Can you imagine
Mhm.
that?
Yeah.
Gabby. Her name is Gabby.
It's
She-
crazy,
she-
man. It is crazy.
And her daughter is extremely smart. She showed me her school reports when she went to school, and her grades were amazing. And you know, when you speak to the children, they're just like, they love school, they're passionate, and I just feel like you have kids who want to learn. They want to learn, and our kids are our future, and we need to put them in school, especially if their parents just cannot afford it. So I'm trying to I'm trying to spread the word.
You're doing fantastic, honestly. Jules, I'm so impressed. I am so impressed. We would, I don't even know, like you, we've said it all. We've said it all. You've been able to take us. Honest, I'm just trying to recover because you just took me back to Africa. So when I came back now, I'm just trying to, like, transport myself back to Canada. That's why I was a little bit rattled.
And
Yeah,
I
you
miss it
took
so
me
much.
way back home. Like I was watching that and I'm thinking about there's just too much. That's why I honestly we've done a lot too, but you really can't do all there is to be done.
Right.
The need is so humongous. There's so many schools, so many children, and that's why people like me we fight. I can't even. I'm a wanted man right now with my government. So like we just keep fighting them, and we're gonna keep fighting them. We won't stop till we see the change that we are looking for in Africa. They just can't be messing us up because we are the richest continent in the whole world. We have oil, we have diamond, we have gold, we have everything. Even the chocolate that everybody is dying for, we have it. Coffee, we
Yeah,
have it. Tea, like everything.
everything.
We are the richest. Come on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let me talking about bringing people to Africa. I've also thought about that a lot. How do you plan to go about this? Have you already started working on it, or it's a future project?
Yeah. So as you said earlier, when you see the media, you see the children with flies all over them and the fact
Yeah.
that it's not a beautiful place to go to.
Mm.
I like to show the beautiful aspects of Africa because people can't believe it. People spend, I talk to my friends all the time and I say, why do you spend so much money to go to places like Greece in Europe and
Mm.
things like that? I'm like, Africa has the same amount of beauty, but it's not man-made. It's natural and it's
Yeah.
beautiful. You can find beaches in Africa. You can
Oh,
find amazing food. But they don't see that. They don't see that. It's not in the media. What they see when they think of Africa is they think of what's being put out there. Like there's no beaches, there's no this, there's no that. There's
no,
kids
there
outside
is
all of them.
plenty.
They don't see that. So what I want to do through Instagram and YouTube and things like that, on top of the other work that I do, is show the beauty of Africa and why Africa should be your next vacation spot because it is just as beautiful,
Do
if
you have
not
some?
more
Do you have some?
beautiful.
Do you have some of those pictures on your website? Have you? Do you have?
I do have some of those pictures on my website. If you go to destinations
Okay,
and then
hold
you go
on.
to
I'm gonna
Mhm.
try to go to back to the website and back to the website. Give me a second. I will go there. Um, so I'm gonna bring up your website soon. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so that's your website,
Yes,
and I'm gonna go back and go to
you can go right up there and just press destinations. Yep, you can go back.
destinations Africa.
Mhm.
Okay, so okay, Wow.
Look how beautiful. Like,
Wow. So this is LA. That's Los Angeles on the left.
no.
That's Africa.
This is Africa. This is South
Wow.
Africa. People don't
Wow.
believe it. The beautiful wildlife, the animals that you see in cages in America and different places, you can see them in the wild and just it's just beautiful. And people don't believe it. People do not believe it. When I post photos, they're like, "Where is that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's Botswana. That's in South Africa." And they're like, "What? We gotta
What?
go there." It's in disbelief because that's not what they see on the media.
I
That is
know.
completely not what they see on the media. Look
I
how
know.
beautiful
Wow.
the beauty
Wow.
is just amazing. That should be your next vacation spot. 100%. If
Wow.
you're gonna invest into something, it should be in Africa.
Wow. What's this one? Borders Beach?
Yes, that's where they have like the penguins. It was
That's
beautiful.
Africa too?
Yeah, it is.
What?
I promise. It is.
What?
It is. 100%.
Oh, that's like something about the slavery.
Yeah, the historical site.
Yeah, the Cape of Good Castle of Good Hope. It must be in the
Yeah.
Cape of Good Hope.
Hmm.
Wow,
It's
wow, this
beautiful.
is beautiful.
I remember when I posted that photo on Instagram, everybody went crazy. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, where is
Is that
this?"
is that Mexico? Cape Point, Mexico.
Yes.
Cape, that must be Cape Point, Mexico. Tourist destination.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow, that's a
It's
video.
just as
Whoa,
beautiful
this
as the
is
European, but it's not man-made. It's natural.
wow. Look at that. What? That is
Yeah,
Africa?
that is Africa. All of
Look at
Africa.
that color on the left.
Yes.
Jeez. This is beautiful. Man, this is all beautiful.
People would not believe it. And I think it's because they don't get to see that side because when they turn on their TVs or when they go into the media, all they see is the children with
Was.
starving and things like that. And I think it's ridiculous how the media is portrayed that way because
No. Wow,
it's
look at all
beautiful.
of this.
And there's so many countries in Africa where you can
Mm.
see different things. Food, yes, you will.
No, you shouldn't be. We shouldn't be showing. This is torture. It's not good. This is not good. How can you be showing this kind of food? Like, come on. Wow, what's this?
And it was actually dry. It's not normally supposed to be dry, and it has like natural salt.
Hmm.
So all the products that we use in America with all these chemicals and stuff like that, you can literally touch the sea salt and put it on your face. It clears up your acne and all that stuff just straight from the
Wow.
ground. Straight
Wow.
from the ground.
Wow.
Africa.
And this is a beach.
Yep. It was on the Chidobe River. And you get to go on the boats and it's beautiful.
Okay.
Just
So
absolutely beautiful.
when
You
are you
anything
when are you
you
putting
can
up
do.
you have to take people. This is Table Mountain. What's this one? The one on the left.
That one is actually Victoria Falls.
Oh, Victoria Falls,
Hmm.
Zimbabwe.
Hmm. The beauty of Victoria Falls.
Wow, look at
Look at
that. This is
that.
not Niagara Falls.
No. Absolutely not.
Not Niagara. Oh my goodness. Are you sure this is not Niagara Falls?
I am 100% positive.
Oh my God.
100% positive. The
This is in
beauty.
Africa.
It is. Sure is.
That we need to kick these governments away so we can really, really develop Africa and
This
make it.
big river. Just
Uh, yeah, I know that food. This is fufu.
That's so good. And then, you know, people, obviously, I have a daughter, and my daughter comes with me, and people
Yeah.
are like, "You're gonna bring your kid to Africa?" I'm like, "Yes, she loves it. She loves it."
What do
And
you
let
mean
me
you
tell
bring your kid to Africa? Come on, there are
I
kids in
know.
Africa.
Let me tell you something, okay? This is just a mom perspective. I have taken my daughter to a lot of places, and she's always gotten stomach problems. Every time I take her to Africa, she has no problem with stomach problems. She's never had diarrhea a day being
Uh,
in Africa. The food is so natural,
It's
so
natural.
organic,
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
organic. She's never had any problems ever.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
no problems. She transitions right away, never any problems.
I
I've never had
remember, I remember one of my friends a long time ago in Canada, and we're talking about organic food. And he says, "You guys have organic food? You guys have organic food in Africa?" I'm like, "That's the only food we have."
yes. I actually have a cousin who's in South Africa,
Yeah.
and when I visited, she was like, I was like, oh, is this like what type of food is this? She was like, wait, in America you guys have inorganic food and organic food. I was like, yeah, you guys don't have the same. They're like, no. She was like, no, this is Africa, baby. Everything is organic.
Every- like everything is organic.
Everything is organic.
You know, I used to, whenever we went to the village, my grandmother, because she doesn't use a refrigerator, there's nothing preserved. What once we land, she's like, "Oh, okay, guys." While we're still talking with her, she just runs to the backyard. She comes back with some vegetables. She just does bam, touches this, touches that, puts something on the pot. In like 10 minutes, there's food, steaming hot, sweet food. Like I don't know how she does it. And there's
Yes.
no, she doesn't use any Maggi cubes or any seasoning or nothing. The only seasoning is just salt. Like how do they do this? And it's
Yeah, and the
so
food is
so
so sweet.
sweet.
Yes. Oh
Oh my
God,
god.
you're giving me memories. It's so
And
amazing,
and when
truly.
because it's so hot, she said, "Don't worry, I'll get you guys cold water." And she's got this pot, this clay pot that they used to put water in. This by the side of the house where it's shaded, and the water that comes out of this is cold, chilled, and it has this taste of clay, like natural water. No chlorine, nothing. It's just,
Uh,
oh my god. Okay, okay, we need to. Okay, come back,
I'm getting
Chidi.
hungry now, right?
All right, so
Yes.
you talked about DJ Khalid. Do you have any videos of DJ Khalid or LL Cool J? Because some people will be like, "Oh yeah, I know, yeah, I know."
Yeah,
Everybody
it's on my
says that.
YouTube as well.
Is there any
It's on
video
my yeah, it's on my YouTube as
on your
well.
YouTube? Okay, so let's go to your YouTube and let's get that video. So because when you are on my show, we're gonna bust you. Where do I go to? Oh, sorry. You
Go on my
YouTube.
YouTube
Okay,
and then
okay, YouTube. Okay,
go to video.
hold on. So we're on your YouTube. We should go to. Give me 1 second. Go to videos, right?
Yes, and then the one that says I've been discovered by DJ Khaled.
Okay, so let me pull this up. We'll go to the online. So this is your YouTube channel. Okay, we go down to the one that says discovered by DJ
Yep,
Khalid. Okay,
that's
the
right.
moment of truth. Maybe you Photoshop this page here. Let's see. We're gonna go inside and see.
Guys, today is such
You can
a
fast forward it a
special,
little bit.
Okay, fast
amazing
forward it to
day.
where?
I like, guys,
Right
I
there.
have not been
I think
able to
that's fine.
contain myself.
Whoa.
So, here's some of the clip.
You can fast forward it some more.
No,
There
I'm
we
not an
go.
artist. I'm sorry.
There we
Okay.
go.
Okay. What you do?
So, I have a YouTube channel. If you go check it out,
So I
that
start
would
telling
mean
him
so
about
much
my
to me.
YouTube channel and
It's
what I do.
So that's actually DJ Khalid.
That is DJ Khaled. It
Oh my
is.
God, I'm
It is.
telling you,
Yeah,
this
you can,
is
yep, right there is perfect. You can forward it there.
okay.
Show
Oh,
him.
what's
I
hold
do.
on, hold on. You got emotional or something.
I did because he said he was gonna support it, and
Okay,
I said
let's
he was
let's play this here.
beautiful.
What can we do? What is it? How do we donate to your um your foundation? Because this obviously This is what you're doing.
Wow,
Like, I mean, is there
that's
somewhere where we
beautiful.
can donate? Like, what is it?
That's
Go
so
to .net.
beautiful.
So it's Jules
Yes,
what?
it's julesontheRun.net, and I have hold on,
Because
I
what you
have
doing,
Venmo,
what
and
you
I just want
doing,
to tell
I gotta get a
everybody.
pen. Let me get a pen to write that down
Okay,
because what you doing is
I just want
I
to
was
tell
so
everybody.
emotional.
Listen, it doesn't matter where you come from. I came from New
no, I
York.
know,
I
but
couldn't believe
it's
it.
you gotta understand, like, there's a lot of people that do a lot of beautiful things, and
Yeah,
thank God.
yeah.
But you showing me, and I can feel it, and I can see it.
Oh my
And
God.
And
um,
I just
can,
Yes, he was saying that he felt. You could fast forward it a little bit more when he's by his. No, hold on, not that fast.
Okay.
Yeah, go not that fast. Go back to where he talks on his own. I think all the way at the beginning where you see he talks by right. Keep going all the way forward.
All the way forward.
Yeah, where he's by himself and he talks about what
Okay.
exactly I do. No, forward, like to the beginning of the video.
Or beginning of the video. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, where he talks right there we go.
Okay.
Where he talks about
Um.
just me as a there we go.
Okay. I'm gonna play it from here.
she's 20. She's in her early 20s. Okay, she has kids herself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about what we just experienced. Like, it don't happen every day. She has her own kids. She working every day to take care of her family, and she's flying, taking planes that take 24 hours to get to, going to a different country to help other beautiful families. I'm supporting. I got to. There's no way in the world I'm gonna hear that and see that and not support. It's impossible.
That's such a beautiful
Like, I mean, that's
moment
the
for
way.
me. I couldn't
I mean,
believe it.
Oh my goodness, that like oh my God.
I know.
This is I mean, you see this and what more could you ask for? I mean, that
I
was
know.
really that was so that must have been I don't know what to describe that moment for you.
Yes, it was. I still soak it up because it's
You
just
should.
so.
You
Yeah, like
should.
it's so amazing that I'm just glad that people like him are seeing Africa in a different light and is just willing to, because all they need is to know the truth.
Yeah, you know what he said? He said
Tell them the
people
truth.
they said there are a lot of people who do this, but you are showing him like, and that's what I was trying to tell you. That a lot of people say they're doing this, but when we see you go out there and you touch people directly, that's what we believe. We don't want all these big complicated things. Like, take it down to the people, give it to them, show us the picture of these people. Don't keep showing us the kids with the flyers all over them. Like, you showed us this, you started showing us this like 10 years ago. Like, since I came to Canada, I've been seeing the same video. Like, what about show me the kid now?
Yeah.
What about the follow up? Like, let's see what's going on. Why show us only this one kid? Just want to, you know, uh, uh, stir up emotions and all of that. Anyway,
Yeah, I
I
could.
know there's videos of LL Cool J and so many other people, but now we believe you. We're not going to try to, nothing to bust. We believe you.
No problem. I mean, on my Instagram, I have pictures, videos. I mean, I have them on all social media.
What's your
I,
Instagram page?
Jules on the Run as well.
On Instagram, Jules on. Okay, I'm just gonna try to do that one, and then we'll round up. So let me go and look for that one too on Instagram and show people. So we like making things very practical. We don't like complicating things. We just go show you. Like, that's what we're about. If you're not telling us the truth, there we bust you right there. Say, oh no, you didn't tell us the truth. Okay, so Jewels on the run, yeah, right there, pops up right there. Okay, so I'm on your page. The thing about Instagram is I don't know where we have to go through all of that picture to be able to find.
I I can show you.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna show
If you
you your
pull it up, I can
page.
show
Let me
you.
pull up your page, and So that's your Instagram page.
So you can go down.
Okay,
And I
so
just want to point out, so remember when you said, so if you go to this photo right here on the right, you will see my student Benita. If you see
which
right
one?
there,
Which one? The one on the left?
she has a black dress.
Yeah.
So remember what you just said about updated photos and things
Yeah.
like that?
Oh, is this the girl?
Yeah, that's an updated photo of her.
Wow.
Mhm.
Look at
So,
her.
yeah,
See the smile on her face. Oh my
yeah.
God.
So I do give updated photos. I'm in connection with the school, so I get also grades. And for the people who sponsor the kids, they get direct contacts with the parents. If the
Wow.
parents have like phones and things like that. Also, if you go up, that's also Benita right there. Right there
Oh.
on the right. That's me and her.
So where's the you have any video of LL Cool J?
Right there in the middle.
Right there. Oh yes, I see that.
There you go. Yeah,
I
there
want
he
to
is
play
right
this. I want to play this.
there. Okay.
Oh, we in the concert right now. All right, yeah, it's a good vibe. Let me see. Will I allow Jules on the run? Will I allow people to talk about their businesses? Absolutely. This is real people, real conversations. I'm talking to everybody about what they want to talk about. You know, if you want to talk about your life, love, happiness, joy, whatever it is you're going
You
through,
could probably
business,
forward a little
you're a
bit.
singer,
Okay.
performer, artist,
Um,
talent like this. I don't feel
I
like,
can see the preview.
God,
Okay,
hi.
okay.
what
Oh,
up? What
oh
up?
my God. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, I'm good. What's going on?
Oh my God, my heart is beating so fast. Hi, I'm Diamond.
I was so
How you doing, Diamond?
nervous.
So,
You know, we all grew up on
that.
LL Cool
so you got a
J.
business, huh?
I have a business, so I am a YouTube influencer. This is my name, Jules on the Run.
Okay.
Shout out to DJ Khaled for supporting me because I was on his live and he supported me, and Timbaland and all these people. So basically what I do is I'm a YouTuber influencer and I go around the world traveling and giving travel advice, but I also help local people.
Let me fast forward a
So
little bit.
Yeah, you can go
Nah,
fast
it's
forward a
all
little
good.
bit. So I start
Pandemic
showing him
and
what I
are
do.
very based off tourism, and if people are shout out to DJ,
Some of the villages in
And
the
he's talking
Dominican
to me
Republic
about it
who
and
are going through
saying,
that.
you
There are
know,
people going through that
he's
in
heard
Dominican
about what's
Republic
going
because
on.
and their food insecurity.
my, like I said, one of my people around the world not too long ago that, and I just want to spread that message. And people like you and people, it cost me $60 US. Like how many kids you can put inspire Black Americans?
I was so
get your nails done
happy.
that
I
week.
know. I
And
would
I'll
be.
figure out how to support you. All right.
Thank you. My Instagram is Jules on the Run.
And I'll figure out how to support you. All right.
Thank you. My Instagram is Jules on the Run, and my website is www.julesontheRun.net. You
Yeah.
can
I heard him
email
say
me anywhere
he's gonna
like
figure
that.
out how to
Thank you
support
guys
you.
so much for
That's
supporting.
that's it
Yes,
there.
and his team contacted me as well. Yes.
Great. That's
It's
that's
been amazing. It's been an amazing journey, and just to be able to spread that message, to have people who just, because all they need is, like you said, they just need the reassurance that you're really out there, and on top of that, what exactly are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing, and how can they contribute? And sometimes people just actually don't know, you know? So they don't know because they think that because we're in America and we have basic necessities here, that everybody in the world have basic necessities. So I think it's important to spread that message and just spread positivity to put, listen, you can't save the world, but you can change one person's life. And that's all it takes. And you just continue to go and hope for the best.
you wrapped it up so good. I was gonna ask you to wrap it up, but you just did that. And I like your message to Americans. I like your message to everybody out there. And is there any one last thing you would want to say as we wrap up the show?
I love everyone, and I'm super excited to announce a big announcement on my YouTube channel. So you don't say. But good things are coming soon, and I'm going to try. The message that I spread, I want to be going to back up the message that I spread. I want African Americans to come to Africa, so guess where I have to go? I gotta come back to Africa.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Jules on the
Thank
Run. It's been an exciting time with you on the show. Please come back. Come back to
Yeah.
us when you run away and you run all over the place. Remember to come back and bring something nice to the show
Yes,
when you're coming again, okay?
I
God bless
will.
you. God bless you.
God bless
Take care,
you too.
okay?
Thank you so
All right.
much.
Okay, bye
All
bye.
right. Bye.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so that was Jules on the Run. We finally caught her, and it was an exciting time with her. And that's what we have for you guys today on the show. Make sure, like I said, if you have not subscribed, that you subscribe to our channel. Make sure that you give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell. We're going to have more people, more exciting people on our channel next time tomorrow by 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock Eastern Time. I don't know where you are, but 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Google what time it is in your place, but it's 10 o'clock Toronto time. We're going to be back on the show bringing you people who are making a positive impact on their environment, on their city, on their country, on their people. That's what we do here on Worship Media. From all of us in the Toronto studios of Worship Media, my name is Chidi, and I love you guys so much. Take care of yourself, oh. Take care of yourself. I'm telling you. Bye bye.